Hello everyone. Today we will discuss next half of chapter number 1, putting it together, taken from our English practice book. Students, I hope that all of you have completed worksheet 1 and 2. Now students, let's move on to the worksheet number 3. The following word grid contains 9 adjectives. Identify these adjectives and make adverbs from them by adding suitable suffixes. The first one has been done for you. Yes, students, let's find out adjectives first of all. Bold, loud, rare, slow, quick, quiet, merry, and bad. These all are adjectives. Now students, first one has been done. For example, students, loud is given. The adverb is loudly. Like this students, we can change. Bold is given. Adverb is boldly. Then correct, correctly. Bad, badly. Slow, slowly. Rare, rarely. Quick, quickly. Quiet, quietly. And last one, merry, merrily. Like this students, you can complete worksheet number 3 part A. Now students, let's move on to the part B here. Now students, replace the adverb phrases. अब हमें बेटा adverb phrases को जो है replace करना है, given in bold with adverbs. The first one has been done for you. For example students, first one, he left the room in a hurry. बेटा in a hurry. इस adverb phrase को हमें जो है किस में change करना है? Adverbs like in a hurry को हमने किस में change कर दिया? Hurriedly. Okay, like this students, we can change all these sentences. He left the room in a hurry. He left the room hurriedly. Then she packed her bag with care. We can write down, she packed her bag carefully. With care को बेटा हम किस में change कर देंगे? Carefully. Then next one students, he fought in the war with courage. So we can write down, he fought in the war courageously. Then he looked for him in every place. Then students, we can write down, he looked for him everywhere. In every place जो है बेटा इस adverb phrase को हम change कर देंगे everywhere. And last one students, she greeted us in a pleasing manner. इसको बेटा हम किस में convert कर देंगे? She greeted us pleasantly. Like this students, we can complete this part. Now students, let's move on to the worksheet number 4. Read the following passage and complete the table given on the next page by arranging adjectives showing number, quantity, quality, size, shape, color from the passage in appropriate columns. So students, first of all, let's read it. Nikki, Mr. Arya's small, fair and elegant daughter, is 10 years old. She is energetic and curious and shows great interest in her father's inventions. She studies in 6th standard. She is sharp and confident. She keeps her room very clean. Though small, जबकि वो छोटी है, though small, her room has some beautiful furniture. She has a round brown table, a small red chair, a large rectangular bed, and a big steel almirah. Now students, what we have to do, अब हमें क्या करना है students? On next page, one table is given. Next page में बेटे एक table given है. अब हमें इनको arrange करना है इन सभी adjectives को जो बेटे numbers को show कर रहे हैं उनको number वाले column में, then quantity को, quality को, size को, shape को. Okay, here students, let's see. In this table, first column students, number and quantity. So students, number is 10 and 6. Here, let's see again. Is Mr. Arya's small, fair and elegant daughter is 10 years. 10 is a number. So we will write down 10 in the column of number and quantity. Then sixth word is also given here. Here students, it's given to us. She studies in 6th standard. तो number और quantity वाले column में बेटा आप क्या write कर देंगे? 10 and 6. The students, quality वाले column में what we can write down? Energetic, curious, elegant, sharp, confident, beautiful. Okay, students, in column of size वाले column में बेटा हम क्या write कर सकते हैं? Small, big, large. Okay, for shape students we can write down rectangular and round. बेटा color वाले column में we can write down brown and red. And students, related nouns like Nikki, daughter, invention, furniture, room, table. Okay, so students, read this passage once again. Okay, read it once again, then students try to find out all the adjectives showing number, quality, quantity, size, shape and color, and then students complete it in appropriate columns. Okay, now students, let's move on to the part B. Here students, we have to write the adjective form. Okay, we have to write the adjective form of the following nouns. बेटे nouns given है हमें इसके adjective form write करने हैं यहाँ पर. The first one has been done for you. Nation is noun. Adjective form is students national. Then sun is given. Adjective is sunny. Affection word is given. Adjective is affectionate. Child, noun is given. Adjective is childish. Then rectangle, we can make adjective as rectangular. Then beauty, beautiful. Danger, dangerous. Gold, golden. Hope, hopeful. Year, yearly. Like this students, we can complete part B also. Okay, write the adjective forms of the following nouns. Okay, now students, let's move on to the worksheet number 5. Read the following passage about Mr. Arya's robot. Sid is a human robot. Sid is a proper noun. Okay, Sid is a human robot. Mr. Arya created him 2 years ago, and ever since he has been a member of his family. He looks like any other 8-year-old boy. Sid is more efficient than any other ordinary boy. बेटा Sid जो है बहुत ज़्यादा more efficient है any other ordinary boy. बेटा हम यहाँ compare कर रहे हैं उसको किसी और से, ठीक है? He can learn faster than any of them, and he is the best machine in the world. Now students, given below are some clues about what Sid can do better देन अदर चिल्ड्रन. बेटे यहाँ कुछ क्लूज गिवन है जिसमें हमें ये पता चल रहा है कि सिड जो है क्या वर्क जो है बेटर कर सकता है और चिल्ड्रन से. देन अदर चिल्ड्रन. नो स्टूडेंट्स, चेंज दीज क्लूज इनटू प्रॉपर सेंटेंसेस. बेटा हमें इन क्लूज को जो है प्रॉपर सेंटेंसेस में चेंज करना है. ओके, वी हैव टू चेंज दीज क्लूज इनटू प्रॉपर सेंटेंसेस. द फर्स्ट वन हैज़ बीन डन फॉर यू. लाइक क्लू इज गिवन बेटा रीड एंड फास्ट. तो बेटा इट्स क्लू. अब हमें बेटा इसको सेंटेंस में कन्वर्ट करना है. हाउ स्टूडेंट्स? सिड कैन रीड फास्टर देन एनी अदर चाइल्ड. ओके, सिड कैन रीड फास्टर देन एनी अदर चाइल्ड. नेक्स्ट वन इज गिवन लर्न क्विकली. तो वी कैन राइट डाउन स्टूडेंट्स सिड कैन लर्न मोर क्विकली देन एनी अदर चाइल्ड. देन स्टूडेंट्स क्लू इज स्पीक loudly. Sid can speak more loudly than any other child. Then work efficiently. Sid can learn more efficiently. Sid can work. Here students, work should be there. Okay. Sid can work more efficiently than any other child. Then clean. Sid can clean better than any other child. Good, better, best. Okay, Sid can clean better than any other child. Next one students, dance beautifully. So students, we can write down Sid can dance more beautifully than any other child. Like this students, you can complete this worksheet. Okay, use these clues and then students try to change these clues into proper sentences. Okay, now students, let's move on to the next part. Worksheet number 6. Read the following passage about Snoopy, the pet dog of the Aryas, and replace all the bold words with suitable प्रोनाउंस। बेटा आपको इसमें क्या करना है, जितने भी बोल्ड वर्ड्स हैं बेटा उनको आपको सुटेबल प्रोनाउंस में चेंज करना है। बेटा रिमेंबर कि नॉर्मली वी यूज़ इट फॉर एनिमल्स। बेटा हम जब एनिमल्स की बात करते हैं तो हम जो है प्रोनाउन इट यूज़ करते हैं, बट स्टूडेंट्स फॉर यू आर पेट्स वी प्रेफर द वेरियस फॉर्म्स ऑफ ही शी टू इट। बट बेटा अगर हम अपने पेट की बात कर रहे हैं, जिसको हमने पेट बनाया हुआ है ऐसे एनिमल्स को, लाइक डॉग है कुछ भी, तो बेटा उसके लिए हम क्या यूज़ कर सकते हैं, ही और शी। सो स्टूडेंट्स नाउ लेट्स स्टार्ट विद द पैसेज। The family has a pet dog, Snoopy. Each member of the family, बेटा each member of the family, तो we can write down they, हम use कर सकते हैं यहाँ पर they pronoun. Then students, each member of the family treats Snoopy. अब Snoopy के लिए हम क्या use कर सकते हैं बेटा, him, very well. Snoopy again, for Snoopy students we can use pronoun he. बेटा remember, suppose इफ़ यू आर अ बॉय, अगर आप एक बॉय हो तो हम अगर आपके लिए वर्ड यूज़ करें प्रोनाउन, तो भी हम वहाँ पर क्या यूज़ करेंगे, ही। एंड इफ़ यू आर अ गर्ल, अगर आप गर्ल हो बेटा तो हम आपके लिए क्या प्रोनाउन यूज़ करेंगे, शी, लाइक शी इज़ ब्यूटीफुल, ही इज़ ब्रेव, है ना। हमने प्रोनाउन को यहाँ पर यूज़ करा। बेटा आपकी मम्मा के लिए हम यूज़ कर रहे हैं हर, हम यूज़ कर सकते हैं। फॉर योर फादर स्टूडेंट्स वी कैन यूज़ ही इज़ लाइक दिस। स्टूडेंट्स वी कैन चेंज हियर ऑल दी बोल्ड वर्ड्स विद सुटेबल प्रोनाउंस। जितने भी बोल्ड वर्ड्स हैं बेटा हमें उनको सुटेबल प्रोनाउंस के साथ यहाँ पर चेंज करना है। और बेटा एनिमल्स के लिए यहाँ पर हम ही और शी भी यूज़ कर सकते हैं बिकॉज ऑफ आर पेट्स। सो स्टूडेंट्स लेट्स स्टार्ट अगेन। द फैमिली हैज़ अ पेट डॉग स्नूपी। ईच मेंबर ऑफ द फैमिली, हियर वी कैन राइट डाउन दे, ट्रीट Snoopy very well. So here we can write down him. Snoopy is the laziest creature on the earth. For Snoopy students, here we can write down he. Snoopy never moves unless it is for some mischief. Here again we can use he. Then Snoopy loves destroying the neighbor's garden. For Snoopy again we use he. Then he pounces on the postman every time he comes to deliver letters. He comes on snoozing. Snoopy loves to eat his meals in his special plate. Mrs. Arya gives him special dog food every day. For last students, she takes him out for a walk every evening. Then he follows Mrs. Arya, means he follows her everywhere and loves Mrs. Arya the most, or we can say loves her the most. Like this students, we can change all the bold words with suitable pronouns. Now students, let's move on to the part B. Given below is a piece of conversation between Mrs. Arya and Nikki. Now completed by filling in appropriate reflexive or emphatic pronouns in the tables. Here students, we have to use emphatic or we can say reflexive pronouns. So students, let's start with this exercise. Mrs. Arya, Nikki, what are you doing? Nikki replied, I am chopping vegetables. Mrs. Arya, who taught you to chop vegetables? No one, mother. I learnt it myself. कि मामा इसको मैंने अपने आप ही सीखा है. I learnt it myself. Here myself is reflexive pronoun. Be careful dear or else you will hurt yourself. You से हमने क्या बनाया? Yourself. Then students, don't worry mother. I wouldn't injure myself. कि मैं अपने आप को नुकसान नहीं पहुंचाऊंगी. I wouldn't injure myself. By the way, have you bought New Year cards for your friends? No. I will prepare them myself. उन्हें मैं अपने आप ही बना लूँगी. I will prepare them myself. And Millie also has painted all her cards herself. Students, remember the words that we have written in the blank. All are reflexive or emphatic pronouns like myself, yourself, myself, herself. Okay, these all are reflexive pronouns. Let's move on to the worksheet number 7. Given below is a picture of Millie's room, which has not been cleaned. In the space provided on the next page, write where the following things are. कि वो चीज़ें कहाँ पर थी. Okay, write where the following things are एंड वेयर दे शुड हैव बीन, और उनको कहाँ पर होना चाहिए, वो कहाँ पर पड़ी हुई है बेटा चीज़ें और उन्हें कहाँ पर होना चाहिए. वन एग्जाम्पल हैज़ बीन गिवन टू हेल्प यू. सपोज स्टूडेंट्स, लेट्स सी दिस पिक्चर. मिली's शर्ट इज लाइंग ऑन द बेड. मिली की जो शर्ट है बेटे वो बेड पर पड़ी हुई है. बट स्टूडेंट्स, जो हमारे क्लॉथ्स है उसे कहाँ होना चाहिए, अलमीरा में ना. तो स्टूडेंट्स, वी कैन राइट डाउन इट शुड हैव बीन इनसाइड द almirah. Okay, Millie's shirt is lying on the bed. It should have been inside the almirah. Then students, let's find out notebooks. देखिए बेटे notebooks कहाँ पर पड़ी हुई है, फ्लोर पर. तो we can write down Millie's notebook is lying on the floor. और इसे कहाँ होना चाहिए स्टूडेंट्स, it should have been on the study table. और we can write down it should have been inside the school bag. Okay. देन स्टूडेंट्स, मिली का बैग देखिए वो भी फ्लोर पर है. तो वी कैन राइट डाउन मिली's बैग इज लाइंग ऑन द फ्लोर. इट शुड हैव बीन ऑन द टेबल. देन फुटमेट स्टूडेंट्स, द फुटमेट इज लाइंग ऑन द बेड. इट शुड हैव बीन ऑन द फ्लोर. देन पेन स्टैंड स्टूडेंट्स, ये भी फ्लोर पर है. द पेन स्टैंड इज लाइंग ऑन द फ्लोर. इट शुड हैव बीन ऑन द स्टडी टेबल. देन स्टूडेंट्स, शूज़, Millie's shoes are lying on the table. बेटा क्या हम शूज़ को टेबल पर रखते हैं, नहीं. तो हम इसको कहाँ रखते हैं, शू रैक में. तो स्टूडेंट्स, इसको कहाँ होना चाहिए, Millie's shoes are lying on the table. These should have been in the shoe rack. Friends, look at this picture carefully and write where the following things are and where they should have been. And students, write down here in the space provided to you. Now students, let's move on to the next part. Given below is a picture of Mr. Arya's house. Look at the picture and complete the following description of the location of his house by filling appropriate prepositions. So students, let's start it. Mr. Arya's house is located in the west of New City. The house is situated near the main highway which connects the city to the other parts of the country. For going to the main city, Mr. Arya has to cross a bridge over a river. Beautiful boats sail in the river throughout the year. While crossing the bridge, Mr. Arya can see many children swimming in the river. Like this, students, you can fill here prepositions and complete this part. Now students, complete worksheet number 3 to 7. Okay, complete worksheet 3 to 7 in your practice book. That's all for today students. Thanks and have a nice day.